What's going on, everybody? McFarland here, the Lake Fork Guide. It's Tuesday, it's October 4th. I'm ramping up here for the Berkeley event next week. And let's tell you about the lake. It's actually looking pretty good. We have 75, 78 degree water temperatures. With this cool trend, the lake is turning over. 0 to 2 foot visibility, though. The turnover does not appear to be really hard. There are some areas that are pretty bad, yellow bubbles and methane gases and whatnot, but overall it's in good shape for what we could experience this time of year. And I contribute that to the 26 inches of increased level that we got a month ago. With that being said, we have lost 12 inches or more of that. We're back down to 6.5 feet below pool, 39648. But again, the lake is in good shape. It is fishing a little bit tough. If you're in the wrong area, you're going to feel like it's turned over and fishing tough. If you watched my lessons video about thermoclines a month or so ago, I did a really detailed lesson about thermoclines and the turnover. We're right in the middle of that right now, but it's, again, mild, and fishing's great. Yesterday morning we had a 2-hour topwater bite. If you're in the right area, throwing the right bait, there is a topwater bite right now. We had a dozen blow-ups, caught a handful of fish, missed a couple big giants, but there is a topwater bite. In fact, I'm looking at the 2 topwater baits that we were catching a fish on yesterday. I'm looking at a better bait that's catching big fish. If you follow me on Facebook, Mike McFarland, or on my business page, The Lake Fork Guide, then you saw me make a post about catching big uns. We are catching big fish right now. I'm looking at the bait right now, and it's a good-looking little bait, little crawfish bait. And it's definitely the go-to bait right now to catch really big fish. Shallow, everything's shallow. It's less than 6 feet of water. With that being said, come to the members only channel, and in a minute when I do the members only video, you can watch it yourself if you subscribe, and I'll show you the baits. I'll tell you exactly where I'm fishing. But anyways, this is a public rundown. I want to make sure I give you some decent information. And I want to make sure that, you know I do appreciate your original public subscription. So thank you for that. Thank you for the comments, the likes. There's a few things coming. The Berkeley event's coming. So remember that, with Berkeley, you have to use Berkeley baits. And these days they've really produced a lot. They've got square bills and top waters and whopper ploppers called the El Chapo. They really do have, walking baits and popping baits and like I said, square bills. But you can still take an old traditional spinnerbait, for example, and pull the skirt off and put a Berkeley bait on it. You can take an underspin and put a Berkeley bait on it. With that being said, remember, like on an underspin, you don't have to have a single paddle tail fish looking bait. How about a Berkeley chigger craw that's got 2 paddles, 2 tails? So just I'm planting some seeds. Remember that you can take a football jig and take the skirt off the football jig and put any bait you want on that football jig. You can take a shaky head, of course, and put the power worms on shaky heads. That's a great way to catch fish right now. Less than 6 feet of water, a light 3/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce shaky head with a Berkeley power worm. Excellent way to catch them right now. Shallow though, okay? So just kind of remember that. I would like to let you know that I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday open for a little bit of half-day trips if you want to be shown around the lake, if you want to be shown how I'm catching fish right now, both unders and potentially overs. I've mostly been catching big slots. I haven't had an over in a couple of weeks. But the bite is there, and don't let the hype of people saying it's turning over and brutal scare you away. I truly think that the Berkeley event this year will be different than any before. The Sealy event was a little bit tough. The big bass splash did not produce the amount of unders that we normally see. In fact, fish were hard to come by. There wasn't as many big fish caught. There was, some 10 and 11 pounders caught, but there wasn't as many overs weighed in as normal in the big bass splash. I predict that, and normally what happens is the big bass splash is really good and the Berkeley gets really tough because we're right smack dab in the main turnover. With the turnover being light like it is, I really feel this will be the best Berkeley event in a long time. So don't be afraid. Don't not fish it. Again, if you feel like I need to, you need to be shown around, I've got a few openings between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I can fit you in for a half a day, and that's all you need. Run you around and show you what to do and where to do it. And other than that, everything is really good. Everything is good on the home front. Coming into fall here, pretty neat one because again, that fresh water that we got a month ago really is changing this fall. And I think we're going to have a tremendous, tremendous November. If it doesn't get too cold too fast, there's no cold snap. In past years, we've lost 20 degrees in lake temperature in just, a handful of days. If it steadily decreases like this, when we get here a little cooler, these fish are schooling up right now. The shad are piling up in the mouths of the creeks, getting ready to go back. There's just going to be a good fall window opportunity, and there really has not been the last few years. So I know a lot of you go hunting. Don't forget to mix it up a little because Lake Fork's going to be pretty good this fall. All right. With that being said, I told you I'm sitting here looking at the baits. I'm looking at 2 topwater lures that we caught them on yesterday. I'm looking at a creature bait that we absolutely smashed some big fish on yesterday. And I'm getting ready to share that with the members only channel. I would like to invite you to the members only channel. Come on, man. It's $4.99 a month. It's nothing. $4.99 a month. It's a cup of Starbucks coffee. All right. Subscribe. Check it out. I tell in-depth details, not just the baits I'm using, how I'm using them, where I'm using them. I tell parts of the lake, the best parts to be fishing. I really get in depth, and I give the members only their $4.99 a month value. You're going to get 8 rundowns, just like this in public subscription. You get 8 rundowns. They're more detailed, much more detailed, and they tell exactly what I'm doing with McFarland Fishing on Lake Fork. Okay. I've also been told by many people in the area, Sam Rayburn, Oklahoma, Louisiana, local lakes around here, that when I give the information about Fork in members only, it's relative to a lot of lakes around here in the surrounding area. So it doesn't always have to be just Lake Fork. You're thinking I don't visit Lake Fork. It still may be valuable for you to get this information for $4.99 a month and use it somewhere near you if you live in a surrounding area. So, all right, with that being said, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for your original public subscription. Thanks for the following. Thanks for the like button, the comment below. And I hope to see you on the water. God bless.